Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? I'm glad you came. Making videos has become such a pain for me. Like, I'd like to put pretty pictures up there for you, but you're stuck with me from now, probably for a while. Because I was using KineMaster, and at this point, I just think it sucks because none of my Google photos will upload to it, and screw them. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to consider conscious existence, not so much about our own, but that which exists elsewhere in the galaxy, the world. And there's still debates about the consciousness of animal creatures, and their levels of awareness vary often. When those who study such things make conclusions, the conclusions are refuted by the actions of a creature performs at a later time. So, just considering some of the requirements for animal creatures to have a capability to actually consciously perceive things, I'm just going to call this the chemical electromagnetic system. Bacteria have it, viruses possibly do. But what about the macro scale of consciousness? Some planets have this dynamic chemical electromagnetic system. Some planets surely are dead or weak, but what of the consciousness? What of their conscious existence? Could we even know a planet's reality or its awareness? How about a star such as our sun? The sun has such a dynamic chemical electromagnetic system that surely it also must have some sort of awareness. Of course, we cannot really know it nor even measure its conscious awareness. We can barely measure our own awareness as humans, and we have a susceptibility to paradigm shifts. And I wonder if the awareness of planets would also have this paradigm shift problem. Anyways, I ain't. Well, it. Let's ask this with it's got to be a question. Is it more complex than that? Where our it could be our collective consciousness as well as all the creatures of Earth are the awareness of this planet. The chemical, magnetic, electromagnetic systems they exist within the Earth. We just don't know how the awareness manifests. This awareness among the stars and planets, it exists. I'm gonna ask. How well do the celestial bodies, how well do they retain memory? And best way I can put it to you is how well does the fly retain memory? We couldn't know. How well do we ourselves? We don't do very well at it. And but life has sprung forth, not from a beginning or an ending, anywhere at any time. You know, the good of the sun is besmirched by its evil habits, and the good of the earth is besmirched by its evil habits. The good of the human is besmirched by its evil habits. The good of bacteria is besmirched by its evil habits. All of creation is both a benefactor and a malefactor. I mean, we're creators and destroyers. We are all made of the same materials, the same stuff. Alright? And I condemn the sun because I get sun poisoning now. I never did that. It's like actually allergies. I get these little bumps and it's horrible. I get scarred up a little bit too. But anyway, it helps because we need the sun so we can eat mostly. Consciousness exists everywhere at all times. We often limit ourselves, our own awareness, by labeling ourselves as special among creation. It's due to our conscious existence. This is a silly thing to do. how could we even know what awareness a tree has? So I'm not so special because maybe a tree already is aware of everything, you know. And I briefly have to touch on the conscious awareness of AI. To me, the chemical part of this chemical electromagnetic system is missing for like a computer AI. So it's not really alive nor have its own conscious and awareness. But I do have to bring to your attention that when certain materials are used in the computer chips and errors like a zero turning to one will occur at times when certain galactic level events occur. And it's happened in the past. There's probably videos upon it. And I realize that I often am very vague and do not provide much information. I mean, this is simple because each of us gotta have our own processes. We gotta go through the processes our own way. And it requires us to illustrate within our own mind to share this collective awareness in which we together are building. You know, like everything I mentioned, you might go look it up. So then you might perceive things that I didn't catch. And you'll understand it in a certain way that you'll understand it, where if I told you, it'd be like, oh, weird. So I'm glad you came, and I hope you made it all the way through this. And we'll talk more about it. And I think maybe planets have a consciousness. They perceive things, maybe. They have the dynamos to do it, just like us, just like a fly, just like a bacteria, just like your damn everything alive. So to be conscious is technically to be alive, maybe. And then a lot of us are afraid to live, especially in these recent days. So, oh my God, I'm gonna go out and get a germ. What's the scary part about that? That it's not natural, or that they're telling you it's scary? Anyways, I'm glad y'all come. I hope you go with hope, because we're going to endeavor to persevere, and the dummies aren't going to dumb us down anymore. We're more aware of the Creator and His hand in everything, her hand, wherever. It's a him, her. I am that I am is what he said. That somebody wrote, he said. But again, once you go over that, an illustration in your mind comes, and there we are. I am that I am. Anyways, peace out, y'all. Have fun.